I have a bachelor's degree in education, arts, but this is not really what I wanted to do. I was very good in mathematics in secondary school. This is the only subject that made me receive recognition in front of over 800 girls and close to 50 teachers. So let me take you to this point in time. The year is 2011. I just landed this job after a long search as a tutor in a private college, still in training, waiting to be confirmed. I am also dating. Not long after that, I realized I am pregnant. So this does not worry me because I have a job. So my boyfriend, who at the time was working out of the city, moves back to town. So we decide to move in together to start a family. The baby comes, you know, the joy, friends, family visits, the way they want to celebrate with you when it's your first child. Then it's time to go back to work. So I decide to move to this place, close to the workplace. So you see, a first-time mother, you always want to be close and next to your baby. At around this time, my baby is also 4 months old. So it's time to go back for the usual clinics. So I decide to go. On this particular day, I decide to take a journey to the clinic. As I arrive, I check myself in, then decide to wait in this open space. So as I wait, all I can see are beautiful babies, happy mothers, and maybe just occasional cries from babies whose parents cannot afford to pay for the mild and the gentle vaccines. Now it's my time to go in. So I walk into the nurse's room. The usual process begins. The weight, the height, then she fills in the details. But surprisingly, there is this strange look in her face. So I decide to keep quiet. Then she asks me to wait in the next room. So as I'm waiting, I start asking myself questions. So she walks in, takes the immunization card, briefly looks at it. Then she breaks the news to me. Your child has a condition. At this point, I am confused. I refuse to ask questions because of the fear of the unknown. So she gives me an appointment to see the specialist the next day. I decide to take the journey home. So I board the matatu. As I sit inside the matatu, I decide to call my cousin, Grace. She's a clinical officer. She briefly explains the condition to me. I guess she doesn't want me to know the details. So at this time, I'm living along Thika Road, Kenya's first mega superhighway. So in a few minutes, I am home. Holding my baby, I head straight to bed. Finally, in this quiet and secret place where I could drown my pain in tears. That was the lowest point of my life. I also realized I have to make a decision to resign from my work to take care of my baby. So time passes by, close to 5 trips to the surgery. The baby is now stabilizing. At this time, he's learning to support his head. He can barely sit, while his age mates are learning to walk. But I decide, I get the courage. I decide to hit the road. I want to get a job, something to do, something to keep me busy, a distraction. So an opportunity comes by. So I'm excited about it. On the D-Day, I get ready earlier enough, excited about the opportunity, ready for the interview. So I try to dress my best. My short skirt, high heels on. So I am back on the journey to the interview. So as I'm about to alight, I receive a call from my interviewer to alight at a different bus stop. As I arrive, I meet this athletic lady in flat shoes. It turns out she's walking to work and I'm supposed to join in. So as I walk answering the questions, at some point my heel gets stuck on the ground. So I try to lift it up. Then I'm running after her, trying to answer the questions being thrown at me. Soon we arrive at the office. Only 2 people present. All I can see are computers, labeled cubicles. They tell me you can only come to work, to the office, when there is work. What a perfect opportunity for a mother who wants a work and life balance for the baby. In a few weeks' time, 2 more colleagues join in. They are told to wear lab coats, gloves. So we decide to walk this field together, a behavioral science world, a weird world. Soon enough, we start interacting with academics from different walks of life. People in political science, psychology, economics, all of them trying to find solutions to world problems. I start seeing the connection between the experiments we are running, the connection between the experiments and poverty, the connection between the experiments and ethnicity, women empowerment. And these are the solutions and that are relevant to the Kenyan context. Now this turns out to be my world, trying to change the world, finding solutions to people living in poverty. It's been 5 years now, countless number of research projects. My son is turning 7 years in January and joining grade 1.